Promiscuity, trickle-up poverty, shared misery. Just some of the lowlights of President Obama's failed economic policies. How to turn this mess around. Obama's car czar, Steve Rattner, and Tony Fratto, former White House deputy press secretary, will face off to discuss it all. And thought Friday's jobs number was bad? Well, that was just the icing on the president's cake. Listen to this from Investors Business Daily. There are now more long-term unemployed Americans than at any time since the Great Depression. Only 58% of working-age Americans are actually working. That's the lowest since Jimmy Carter. And the rate of new business startups, that is, America's job creators, has plummeted to an all-time low. These are just three of the 19 lowlights of Obamanomics. This, again, from Investors Business Daily. So, Tony, once again, we saw the Robert Barrow, Harvard University interview, op-ed piece in the Wall Street Journal. This is still the slowest jobs recovery in the post-war period, the slowest economic recovery in the post-war period. And I ask you, is the argument that things would be worse, does that have political currency, Tony Fratto?
No, Larry, but let me first apologize. I know President Clinton wanted to be here tonight to take this side of the debate with us. But you get me instead as a surrogate, and that's really the problem for President Obama is that the two parts of the message. But you just heard Steve say very clearly is that it really wasn't this president's fault and things could be worse. And the problem is that's not a terrific message to take to voters. Voters don't vote on things could be worse. They want to know that things are better today and that things are going to get better in the future. And it's hard looking at the data out there to sell that message with American voters.
Steve Rattner, stuff that caught my eye from the Investors Daily editorial. Food stamps, 45 million. That's a record. Half of the households in America are now on some form of federal assistance. That's a new record. Now, don't those things trouble you? And how are we going to get out of this dependency that may become the permanent norm?